Welcome back, guys and gals. Today we're looking at the Director's Cut limited edition of Army of Darkness on VHS. Widescreen presentation, Director's Cut limited. This is limited to 50,000 copies, and I'm not sure about how the rest of them turned out, but this one actually has no number on it. So I don't know if they're supposed to be handwritten on there, if it's a misprint, or what the deal was. It'd be interesting. If any of you guys have this copy of it, feel free to comment down below. Let me know if yours actually has a number, because mine just says nothing out of 50,000. So again, 1999 Anchor Bay release, movie originally released 1992. Of course, Bruce Campbell starring, directed by Sam Raimi. This is the third in the series. This is the director's cut, so this actually has the original ending and stuff added into, I believe, into the actual movie. It's not just stuff at the end, although widescreen presentation, unrated version, 4 deleted scenes. So there still are deleted scenes, but I think this has the original ending in the actual movie, not just as supplemental stuff. And of course, I think this has the copy. This has additional liner notes in it, as a lot of these Anchor Bay special editions do. Listen up, you primitive screwheads. Ba-bow. Look at that chin. Good guy. There. So this is a film. This is, I think, of the 3 Evil Dead movies of the trilogy, I've projected 2, Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness on 35mm. I don't believe I ever did Evil Dead, the original. This VHS copy I never actually owned until a couple years ago. I think I got this off eBay or found it at a store or something. But I do have another Army of Darkness. I don't know if it's, I can't remember if it's in a clamshell or not. But I never, this one with the kind of the gold font and the limited edition, I never actually owned this one originally off the shelves. I picked this up, and like I said, in the past couple of years, but I did buy the another copy of it off the shelves when it first came out back in the late 90s. Maybe, like I said, perhaps I've told us a story before, I don't recall, but we did an event at one of my theaters years ago. Bruce Campbell came through a lot of the theaters in the chain I work for, doing a book release for one of his books. I think the 3rd one he ever wrote, I don't recall right now. So we did a book signing with him. Then he hosted like this game show that he did. And so he was hosting the game show in one auditorium that my assistant was helping put on while I was upstairs in the 35mm booth projecting Evil Dead 2 on 35mm. What sucks, and I still regret to this day, this was, I want to say, September-ish of 2017, is my girlfriend at the time was out of town. And so I had to take care of the cat and the dog. And so after the whole night was over, working with Bruce Campbell, meeting Bruce Campbell, and assisting him and doing whatever else, his manager said that him and Bruce and somebody else, a couple of people, are going to go out to eat at a bar across the street, and asked me if I wanted to go, but I had to turn him down because I had to go home and let the dog out. And that dog I don't even have anymore. So I said, yeah, so that's my Bruce Campbell story. That dude's tall too. I don't know if you've ever met Bruce Campbell, but he was nice to me. I've heard differing opinions on him as a person. Nice to me. I regret that I never had a chance to go hang out with him outside of the event that we did together. But yeah, I like this movie a lot. What's her face? Who's in it? I really, really, really like. And Beth Davids from who's in Schindler's List as well. I really like. Fantastic movie, of course. Probably I don't want to say the best of the 3, probably the most fun of the 3, but they're all kind of different. Original Evil Dead's great for a good horror movie. Second one is great for like a good, really dark comedy, and this one's just great as a comedy. So I kind of like how each one has its own different vibe, but this director's cut version, limited edition, I really dig. Again, comment down below if you have this copy and if yours actually has a number on it. My guess is maybe none of them do, or maybe some of them just got through without having them. But this is Army of Darkness, 1992, the Anchor Bay release from 1999. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.